do you remember Willie J., Cora's youngest boy?
Oh, yeah, that little kid we used to pay a nickel to run down to the drugstore and bring us back a cherry Coke.
Right. Well, Cora irons at my place Wednesdays now, and she just happened to mention that Willie J. picked up this old stray dog, and he'd gotten real fond of him, but now they couldn't afford to feed him no more, so she was going to have to tell Willie J. to set him loose in the woods.
Uh-huh.
Well, I said I like dogs, and if he wanted to bring the dog over, I'd take care of him. You see, I was alone by myself most of the time because the Senate was in session and Zachary was up in Jackson.
Uh-huh.
So the next day, Willie J. brings over this skinny old dog with these little cross eyes. Well, I asked Willie J. what his name was, and he said that they call him Dog. Well, I said I was fond of that name, so I thought I'd keep it.
Uh-huh. I'm listening. I'm just going to go get a glass of cold water. Do you want one?
Okay.
So you kept the name. Dog.
Yeah. Anyway, Willie J. was leaving, and he gave the dog a hug and said, "Goodbye, dog. You're a fine old dog." Well, I felt something for him, and so I told Willie J. he could come back and visit the dog anytime he wanted, and his face just kind of lit up.
Candy?
No, thanks. Anyhow, time goes on, and Willie J. keeps coming over, and we talk about dog and how fat he's getting, and then, well, you know, things start up.
No, I don't know what things start up.
But things start up. Like sex. Things like that.
Babe. Wait a minute. Willie J's a boy, and a small boy. About this tall. He's about this tall.
Oh, no. He's taller now. He's 15 now. When you knew him, he was only about 7 or 8.
But even so, 15? I mean, he's a black boy. A colored boy. A Negro.
Well, I realize that, Meg. Why do you think I'm worried about his getting public exposure? I don't want to ruin his reputation.
I'm amazed, babe. I'm really completely amazed. I didn't even know you were a liberal.
Well, I'm not. I'm not a liberal. I'm a Democratic. I was just lonely. I was so lonely, and he was good. Oh, he was so good. I never had it that good. We'd always go out into the garage and...
It's okay. I've got the picture. Now, let's just get back to the story. To yesterday, when you shot Zachary.
All right, then. Let's see. Willie J. was over, and it was after we...
Yeah.
And we were just standing around on the back porch playing with Dog. Well, suddenly Zachary comes around from the side of the house, and he startled me because he was supposed to be away at the office, and there he was coming around the side of the house. Anyway, he says to Willie J., "Hey, boy, what you doing back here?" And I said, "He's not doing anything. You just go on right home, Willie J. You just run right on home." Well, before he can move, Zachary comes up and knocks him one right across the face and then shoves him down on the porch steps, scraping his elbow real bad on that hard concrete. Then he says, "Don't you ever come around here again or I'll have them cut out your gizzard." Well, Willie J. just starts crying. These tears are streaming down his face. And then he gets up real quick and runs away with the dog following right after him. After that, I don't remember too much clearly. Let's see. I went to the living room, and I went right up to the Davenport and opened the drawer where we keep the burglar gun. I took it out, and I brought it up to my ear. That's right. I put it right inside my ear. Well, I was going to shoot my own head. That's what I was going to do. Then I heard the back door slamming, and suddenly, for some reason, I thought about Mama and how she hung herself, and here I was about ready to shoot myself. And then I realized, that's right, I realized how I didn't want to kill myself, and she probably didn't want to kill herself. She wanted to kill him, and I wanted to kill him too. I wanted to kill Zachary, not myself, because I wanted to live. So I waited for him to come on into the living room, and then I held out the gun and I pulled the trigger, aiming for his heart, but getting him in the stomach. It's funny I did that, really.